Happy Friday! Woohoo!
Happy Friday. Welcome to Better Connecticut. She's Kara Sunland. I'm Scott Haney. Nice
And
to see
he's
you.
the birthday boy because he's going to have a birthday tomorrow.
Everybody keeps asking me how old I am. All I keep saying is I'm 50 old.
You're old enough to get a vaccine. That's all that matters these days.
Certainly old enough to get
In
and that's
fact,
my present.
Yeah,
today.
you're getting second shot of the vaccine today.
Yep, so I'm very excited about that. I'll be done, two and done, and get the Pfizer, and I'm very excited. Hartford Healthcare, I will be there this afternoon, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
So it's good. So how are you?
I'm well. I'm happy that it's Friday.
Me too. I'm very happy it's Friday.
Nice and warm too, a little fuzzy.
Yeah, well, it's humid.
Yeah.
It's really humid out there today. The fog this morning was incredible, and now we're going to have to deal with wind. Of course, Mark and Bruce will have more information coming up at 4. But we're talking about Jessica's, poor Jessica Walter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she was such a sweetheart. Now, this is a story that I'm going to share with you, but I remember, everybody remembers her from Arrested Development. I remember from a movie called Play Misty for Me, or Play Misty with Me.
Okay, I saw that when I was reading about her, but I don't think I ever saw it.
It was 1971.
Ooh.
And it was kind of like, from what I remember, it was kind of like a Fatal Attraction movie, and she was, right? Was it, Bob? Was it Clint Eastwood? Oh my God, it was the movie, it really had an imprint on me growing up, and I never forgot the movie.
Wow.
And I'm always like,
And you were young then?
I was
like
young.
8 or 9?
I was really, 6 or 7. That was 1971.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yep.
So, but I remember her from that movie, and then of course everybody else remembers her from Broadway and Arrested Development is when she really took off, that show, which almost didn't get made. So I'm glad it did, and I'm glad she got the notoriety that she deserved. But she passed away in her sleep at 80, Kara.
Yeah, her daughter says it was peaceful at home, 80 years old in her sleep.
We
don't really know, they haven't said so far what her cause of death was, although if you can die peacefully at home in your sleep, that's...
It's a way to go. You know what I'm saying? No pain, no suffering. But 80, I think she a little young, I like to say.
Well, it's funny because 80 is considered young nowadays.
Well, God bless. All right. Well, we're going to miss her.
Popeye, the sailor, loved spinach so much
that
he made millions of Americans love it. Can you go get your Popeye muscles? That was what I remember growing up. Eat your spinach, you'll have muscles like Popeye.
And olive oil. What was her name? Olive Oil?
Oh, yes. Yes, olive oil. She had little black hair and she was drawn like a stick.
She was very tall.
All right, anyway, it's National Spinach Day.
Spinach, do you like spinach?
I do love spinach.
I do not like spinach.
You don't?
I like creamed spinach.
Oh, at the Max's. You and I have shared that before.
Absolutely.
That is very good.
You go to
Maybe
Max's.
that's what we'll do for your birthday. We'll go out and get creamed spinach.
I love creamed spinach. I'm not a big fan of regular spinach, but and Jamie does not like creamed spinach.
I mean, I've never made it, but if you get it at a restaurant, then it's probably pretty good. It's probably pretty easy to make too. But
yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I love about spinach is that when you're making a smoothie or things like that, it's the one thing you can put in there that has no flavor. So you're making a strawberry smoothie, it will still taste like strawberry. You put kale, it changes the flavor.
Looks all green. It's gross.
But you get your greens in. It's utilitarian.
I'll give it a shot. All right, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it refuses to leave the headlines because, this one guy, this comedian, said he found shrimp tails in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So now people are coming out with recipes.
Yeah, they're saying make your Cinnamon Toast Crunch classy. Serve it with shrimp and habanero.
Or they're taking the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and they're mashing it and they're using it as coating.
Ew.
For the batter, instead of like breadcrumbs, they're using cinnamon. Look at this. Do you believe this is happening?
If you ground that up, it would be a great batter for something else, not for shrimp.
But it's so sweet.
Right, but Julian, that was one of his, I try not to get too many sugar cereals, but that's one of his favorites because he loves French toast and he loves cinnamon. It is good.
Well, Cinnamon Toast Crunch shrimp is maybe coming to a restaurant near you, although I don't think it's going to happen. All right, another disgusting. This is disgusting too, Kara. What is it?
I'm not such a fan. Oh, by the way, it came out with best and worst Easter candies, and Peeps is on the worst list, even though people put it in the basket for color.
Absolutely.
But what if Peeps and Pepsi got married?
I don't think it would sell. I got to be honest with you.
This is what they're doing. They're combining the sweet flavors. I mean, can you imagine the sugar that you would feel after having this?
Yes,
but
like
a sugar rush.
The thing is, it's not going to be for sale. They're going to give away 3,000 packages. You have to post your favorite springtime activities on Instagram and Twitter with hashtag #HangingWithMyPeeps and tag Pepsi.
And they say if there's demand that they might eventually make it for the public.
There will never be demand for this. I can pretty much guarantee.
My teeth are hurting just looking.
Yeah, exactly. I cannot imagine how sweet this is going to be. and
Now,
just kind of gross.
One of the sweetest singers that there ever was, she now has her own ice cream.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Yes, the singer of Jolene, Dolly Parton. She's got her own ice cream now?
Yes, it's strawberry pretzel pie.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Yummy.
And it has layers of salty pretzel streusel, sweet
yum.
and tangy cream cheese ice cream, and strawberry sauce. It's accompanied by Jenny's Ice Cream, and it'll benefit Dolly Parton's Imagination Library,
Which is great.
a book gifting program.
I didn't really know that she did that.
She
so
does
that's fantastic.
everything.
Yeah,
We're
she really-
learning that Dolly just does everything.
She really does everything. And Bindi Irwin, the daughter of
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin, she had a baby with her husband. They got married, I think, 7 years ago, and they just had a baby, March 25th. What's the name, Kara? Grace?
Well, her name is Grace, but her middle name's
Oh, they got married
too.
a year ago. I apologize. I thought it was 7 years ago.
Her middle names are Warrior Irwin, and that's a tribute to her dad. But there they are with their little bundle of joy. So cute.
Oh, that's so. Over 7 years ago, I fell in love with this kind heart and smile that lights up the world. In 2021, I get to watch this incredible man also become. So maybe they met 7 years ago.
Anyway, yeah, she had a nice ode to her husband and their love. So basically, she's been loving her family. Cute little baby.
Oh, exactly.
And amazing stories they will have to tell about the grandfather.
Exactly, right? Could you imagine getting paid 500 pounds of pennies? This is a story gone wrong.
So this angry boss, which I'm not sure why the boss is so angry that he has to pay the employee that doesn't work there anymore, but the employee wanted his money. So the angry boss showed up. The employee worked at an auto shop.
Yep.
And he left all of these 500 pounds of pennies
But
and
there
saying,
was
this is your paycheck, and he coated it in some
with
kind of oil.
Like some kind of transmission oil. Look at this. Isn't that disgusting? It's disgusting. So he got paid over $9,000 in penny. Look at all this. Look at all these pennies. I wonder where he got all these pennies. I mean, isn't there a shortage of coin since the pandemic? So who knows where he got the pennies, but he coated them up with some kind of oil.
91,000 pennies, which 91,500 is what they think it is, because it's $915 that the boss owed him.
504 pounds of pennies he got paid.
It's a lot of pennies to clean.
That is a lot of pennies to clean. I don't know how you're going to do it.
You know, what about those big change machines at
I
the
was
grocery
just
store?
thinking coin.
Can you just go there and
just dump it in with all the transmission fluid all over it?
They're saying it's not really illegal for a boss to pay you in pennies.
Yeah. Oh, they're saying it's not illegal because it's a form of currency.
Yeah, except when it was coated in like oil.
I don't know. That sounds like a little malicious to me.
All right.